Wojak. Feels guy meme. I think that's how you say it. You've probably seen a lot of versions of this meme around. This guy, this face. And his name is Wojak. He's the feels guy. He started in 2010. I kind of wanted to look into this meme because I've been seeing it everywhere, seeing all these different versions. So this is editing day from the future, and I just wanted to point out this. What is this? I think it's a sticking out bit of white hair in my beard, and for the rest of the edit, it's all I can focus on, so I thought you need to go through the pain with me, and now you won't be able to focus on anything apart from this really annoying sticking out here. Alright, sorry, carry on, enjoy the video. I just wanted to know a little bit more about it, so in this video, I'm going to look into the origin of this meme, all the different versions of it. But as I started to research, I realised that there's actually a brand new version, and by brand new I mean like last couple of days version, blowing up right now, called Doomer Girl. So we'll get into that as well. But to name a couple of versions, you got Kuma, Brainlet, the NPC version, Country Feels, Doomer Girl. There's a lot. This meme has a rich heritage. It has a lot of foundation, a lot of depth. To look a little bit at the history of this meme and where it came from. It was first like a reaction image. It was thought to originate from VChan, and then it was posted onto CrawChan, which is where it grew, and then it got popular again on 4chan and Reddit, and there was a Facebook page, and then it grew and grew and grew. May 2010. So this meme is old, and it's got some depth. It's got some level to it, if you know what I mean. Then there was a version of the meme called I Know That Feel Bro, which blew up 2011, 2012, and then Wojak got even more popular then. He grew even bigger from another version of the meme getting popular by itself. So there's been multiple big versions since then, which we'll look at all of those in a minute, which have just kept it alive and kept it going. To this day, there's a new version of it blowing up right now. It's quite a dynamic. It seems to be an unkillable meme. However, for a meme that's been around for that long, if you're something born from the internet and you've survived a long period of time and you got a bit of popularity, there's gonna be some controversy. This meme is no exception. As many memes, if there's two memes happening at the same time, they cross over. You have the crossover memes. It happens all the time. That's how the internet works. This meme, because it's been around and there's been so many versions, there was a point where it had a crossover meme with Pepe the Frog, and now we know what happened to Pepe. Pepe is now a no-no meme, big bad meme. Wojak has been often related with the character Pepe the Frog, mainly with the sad frog variant due to their expression of sad emotion. In the middle of November 2014, Wojak started being paired with Smug Frog on a series of comics named Poo Poo Pee Pee, in which Pepe commits various unethical acts towards Wojak, typically involving Poo Poo and Pee Pee, created as a reaction towards the usage of Pepe's likeness in various mainstream social media sites. So it had a link with Pepe, and when I saw this, I thought, okay, well that means, you know, it's a no-no meme. So I looked up some articles, and there is a couple. There was a police officer, I think this is in the UK, who got in trouble for having alt-right memes on his Facebook page, and one of them, as you can see, is the Wojak Feels guy. But it does say in this article that the memes were initially created by harmless individuals, but following propaganda such as alt-right used them for political and ideological propaganda, which is, we know that's what happened with Pepe, and that's the whole thing with Pepe. But I've seen a couple of other articles, and I've read through a couple, and with the Wojak meme, people kind of acknowledge it as a reaction picture. Pepe got done, but Wojak managed to survive. But nevertheless, this police officer did get in a bit of trouble for using it. There was another version of the meme, the NPCs meme, which we'll look more at in a minute, which was happening during Trump's election, where people would use this version of Wojak, the NPC version, to put over politicians' face and stuff. And that was a bit controversial as well, as you can see here. So Twitter has suspended hundreds of accounts after users on pro-Trump Reddit forum coordinated efforts to set up non-player character profiles mocking liberals on their social network sites. So that was another controversial thing with a version of this meme. It's lasted 10 years, but it has had its controversies, but it's managed to survive them, which I found really interesting. Before we look into all the versions of this meme, let's just check out the interest in Wojak, the Feels guy, overall. Blue is Feels guy, red is Wojak, even though they're the same thing. But the Wojak search interest has gone way up lately. Now let's get into the memes. Let's get into the versions of Wojak, the multiple variations of this everlasting, unkillable meme. The first version we'll talk about is the I Know That Feel Bro. Now this is the picture. And if you look at the search interest of this in 2011 leading up to 2012, that's when this one blew up, and that's just another version of the meme. But that is just an example of why this meme has lasted so long. I Know That Feel Bro. You got the sharks recreating the meme. Hey Link, how come you down, bro? Well, I'm always busting my ass for the princess, and it feels like I'm never gonna get any. Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another castle. I know that feel, bro. Always saving the princess never giving me a handshake to thank me. I think that's what they meant, you know, you're welcome. I actually don't know that feel, bro, with a troll face. I just realized we're actually naked. I know that feel, bro. It happens to me all the time. Always hugging my bros naked. This kind of meme was probably like a reaction meme. That's what it was used a lot for, like, you know, relatability. Something happens, I know that feel, bro. Okay, now we got another version that I Wish I Was at Home. I Wish I Was at Home playing video games is an exploitable comic series featuring Wojak in which the subject is depicted as anxious and uncomfortable at parties and other social situations. Like all of us gamers, am I right? This originates from December 16th, 2009. I'm slightly confused because this says the meme is even older than 2010. It must go back way further. I wish I was at home playing video games. The music is too loud. My feet hurt. I'm hungry. Relatable. Why? I just want to go play Mario. This party is boring. My feet hurt. Are they wearing Abercrombie plebs? I wish I was at home listening to Swans. Oh gosh, their clothes suck and they should get them taste like me. The music is too low bit rate. What? Yeah, I think it's just like me be at party, me don't like party, me think this instead. Party people dumb. I wish I was back in my round tower fasting. My hand hurts. I'm very cold. Nobody here wants to talk about parchment. It looks like there's a lot of different versions. Like, it's just, I wish I was home. I like this meme, actually. I think there's a lot of uses you can use for it. If there's any group of people, you can use that I wish I was home meme. So there's a lot of these. If you're interested, go and check them out. There's a lot more. Okay, next up we got Country Feels. Country Feels is a series of customized illustrations featuring Wojak sitting at a computer desk surrounded by various stereotypes associated with a particular country or region. Many of the images bear similarities to how people view Me Too Paint cartoons. So I think this meme is literally just different versions of the same image, but they have different flags up and they have different stereotypical setups depending on where the guy's from. So this originated in December 2012. Redditor Legit For You made an illustration titled Canadian Feels. Oregon Feels, sitting at the chair with a Nirvana hoodie, mountains. Is that flag? I don't really know. Jamaican Feels, stereotypical Rastafarian. There's a nice beach scene out the window. Jamaican flag, Bob Marley. French Feels, Peru Feels. I like how the PC screen is in smoke from a cauldron and their mouse is an actual mouse. I actually really like that hat though. Sweden Feels, Volvo. Nice. Is this Australia? Australian Feels? Feels Foster's and the kangaroo? So as you can imagine, there's a lot of different versions of this. Some that I probably shouldn't show you. But that is what the Country Feels version of the Wojak meme is. And that's another example of another version of this meme. So next up we got the Pretty Princess Points. Pretty Princess Points is a series of Wojak images likely stemming from 4chan and depicting attractive but mentally unstable and neatish gender flipped versions of Wojak. We got Smug Wojak, refers to a drawing of a bald man with a smug expression on his face, resembles Wojak. It's just a smug version of the face. I think the facial expression changes, which is probably used in a lot of reaction stuff. You've got the I Am Fine version of the meme, which is the crying face behind the smiling mask, which I really like. I couldn't find too much on this, but I've seen this used as a reaction image a lot. That is Wojak as well. That's another version of this guy, this meme. Let's further look into the NPC version. This was a bit controversial, this one. This was a NPC depiction of Wojak with a blank stare and facial expression. Named after NPCs, non-playable characters within video games, obviously. It basically means basic or normie or whatever. And July 2016, it seems to have come from 4chan. So it spread with this image, it seems like. September 10th, 2018, user Spooky Stern Man tweeted a comic of Wojak where Wojak is changed into an NPC by the other NPC. But people didn't respond well to this. They thought it was dehumanizing. They thought it was offensive. This example of this meme got linked to kind of the alt-right. Lushux did a version of this, as you can see, graffitied it. He's a meme graffitiist if you don't know who he is. A load of accounts with this as their profiles were made, but Twitter actually deleted a load of their accounts. Alex Jones's InfoWars series launched a contest for the viewers to win $10,000 for creating the best InfoWars themed NPC meme. So he spread the meme even further, and that's why it then got linked, I think, further and further to a bit more of extreme politics and stuff like that. September 2018, that's when it really peaked. It was very big at the time, but it kind of died out a little bit. Then you've got brainlet. So brainlet is an internet slang term apparently used on 4chan, referring to those with limited intelligence. Small brain, basically. Small pee-pee. This was just a version of that. And I think it's just another version of the face, just a little bit more squished up. You have Pink Wojak, which is just another angry face version of the reaction image, I think. And then you've got Grug. Grug refers to an illustrated character who resembles a caveman variation of Wojak and is typically accompanied by captions or messages written in Hulk speak. So one of the big ones was Grug illustrated in a post mocking those who oppose net neutrality. Another small version of this meme. New Jack, that's just like an animated version of the face. There's a traditional Gill version, which is just that version of Wojak. Withered Wojak. Okay, so now there's another version called Kuma. So this is I think it was a No Nut November meme. A Kuma is someone who likes to We won't go too much into it because it's not really that safe for work, but Akuma is someone who would not be able to get through No Nut November, if you know what I mean, because they have a certain thing that they enjoy doing quite a lot. It got made popular in 2019's No Nut November, so that is just another example of meme crossover with the Wojak meme. There's multiple other versions of this, and we'll look at some examples of what's going around at the moment, but there's one that's happening right now. As I was researching this, I found this, and it's Duma Girl. Duma Girl, or Dumeret, is a female Wojak character with black hair and dark eyes, wearing a black sweatshirt and choker, a female version of Duma. The exact first post featuring Duma Girl is unknown. Starting at January 2nd, 2020 is the first known meme. Featured Duma Girl and Traditional Girl, who is another version of this meme. So if you have a look at the search interest of Duma Girl, literally right now it's like skyrocketing. I don't really understand it. I think it might just be like another version of the Wojak character. I've been looking at a couple of these memes. The Wojak, the Feels guy, is a reaction image for the most part. And I think most of the different versions of it are like different stereotypes of different people for their individual relatable reaction image. Do you know what I mean? Even though there are different versions and it's still growing and still happening now, Wojak is a reaction image and there are just different versions and different stereotypical versions of that image. What do I think about the meme? Well, I'll be honest, a lot of them I don't get. I'm not like a 4chan person. This is like edgy meme territory, I think. I thought that the mask with the crying face, I think that's quite a cool image. That's why what I've seen around and I've remembered. I think the memes are right. I don't really understand it, if I'm honest. I'm a bit on the normie side of things, so it's kind of hard for me to understand what's happening. It's had its controversies. I don't know. It is what it is. It's weird. I think Wojak as a character, he survived 10 years and he's obviously booming again with his female counterpart, Duma Girl, whatever that is. Let me know what you think about the meme in the comments below, and if there's any other memes you want me to look into and research and get woke on and get intelligented about. Bye.